What's good, y'all? We back. Shout out to the members. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to the whole chat on the way in. Back with the Sorry It's True podcast. It's your boy ARP. Not the greatest way to start your year. If you're Drake, if you're Aiden Ross, I see a lot of people putting academics in it as well. You see, I got academics in the title. I mean, not the title, the thumbnail. I don't know. We're gonna have to see how that plays out. Of course, we got the paperwork coming up because it's really an affiliate of academics, but it's related to his brand. Okay. When I walk through all of that stuff, man, this is not even the same lawsuit as it pertains to Stake that we saw a couple months ago, I believe, October. This is something totally separate. Okay, look at the title, y'all. Drake hit with $5 billion lawsuit. I haven't seen anywhere else on the internet that said 5 billion. I know you see this chat right here, not 5 billion, man. I haven't seen anywhere else that put 5 billion. You guys ready to start walking? Let's do it. We're gonna start with ARP. Where you get that from? Nobody else is reporting no 5 billion. We are over here. Okay. This is his official federal RICO docket. Okay. U.S. District Court, Eastern District, Virginia. That's where this is filed. All right. Plaintiff, LaShauna Ridley. And there's a second person, Tiffany Hines. All right. Defendant, Sweepstakes, aka Stake US, Aubrey Drake Graham, George, however you pronounce his last name. That's the academics affiliate. I'm going to say allegedly. All of this is allegedly, of course. But as far as that number, here you go. The demand. I mean, did I screw this up? Let's see. 1,000, 100,000. This would be the what? That is $5 billion. $5 billion. What the fuck? Happy New Year, y'all. I see y'all once again. Happy New Year to the whole Sorry It's True podcast. 5 billion. You guys want to pause there for a second? Because the plaintiffs, I don't know them. We never heard of them before. I pulled them both up. I didn't see anything detailed about them, like they're music industry people, like they have some companies that could have got hurt badly by botting or by Stake. I have no clue as of yet how we're going to draw these two specific people from Virginia to $5 billion. But that's why the title is there, people. I'm not trolling y'all. Let's continue to walk now. Let's get into the paperwork because we got a bunch to go over. What do we got next? Oh, I might as well show y'all this real quick since we're here. That guy, however you pronounce that last name, the person that's also a defendant on it. This is the Instagram, allegedly. Okay. Grand Wizard Chat nigga. Almost or over 500,000 followers here, 522. You see the face here is of academics. I'd bet y'all this page was set to private after the fact. Who wants to bet? I never heard of this page before, never followed it, don't remember ever seeing it. I bet y'all private after the lawsuit. And that happens. You know, it's time to get low, time to cover up. You damn sure don't want to deactivate that bitch, right? Over 500,000 followers. You might want to come back to that and use that. That's money. And here's a little bit more that I found to double down on. All right. Who is George? Once again, however you pronounce his last name. He is identified in the lawsuit as an Australian national. The complaint says Drake Ross, an Australian man identified as George, this person, acted together with Stake US, yada, 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 yada. This is where you see the Instagram people, okay? All right, so set the private. Set the private. Let's go to the paperwork. All right, here we go. It is 24 pages. Filed on New Year's. That is crazy. Who's working on New Year's? Was it the lawyers? Is it the clerks at court? Like who filed this on 12/31? What the fuck was y'all doing? Or let the people start off their new year on a bright note. Jesus. But here she goes again. LaShauna Ridley and Tiffany Hines, Stake US users within the United States. That's all it described of them right here, at least. Just users of the website or the online casino, right? Individually and on behalf of others similarly situated. When you hear that, you think class action, because the original one, I shouldn't say the original one, the different one that was filed in October in Missouri, That was class action. The scary thing about that one in Missouri was always that when you hear class action, you see the way it's established, other people can join in. But this is Virginia, totally different filing versus Sweepstakes LTD, better known as Stake US, Aubrey Drake Graham, and Aiden Ross, and once again, the guy George. Okay. So for everybody that's saying Academics is being sued, not directly, will he become liable at some point? Can he be? Is he exposed here under the brand? You saw the Instagram that we just put up. Who knows? Who knows? Class action complaint. Okay. Means that come one, come all, possibly. Plaintiffs, Miss Ridley and Tiffany Hines, by and through their attorneys, bring this action individually and on behalf of all others similarly situated, the class. Against defendants, we already read those guys. Plaintiffs make the following allegations. Okay. Nature of the action. Let's get more context. This consumer class action seeks to stop Stake US, an illegal, you're just going to call it illegal, fresh off the top like that, an illegal online gambling platform promoted by Drake Ross and the guy George, and used by Drake Ross and the guy George to obscure transmissions of money in furtherance of their ongoing music botting campaigns. Stop right there. Botting? Now, when we did all of this botting shit in 2024, 2025, off of the Not Like Us and the Kendrick and the Drake and the UMG and the Spotify allegations, all this shit going on. What the hell? Did we ever think that botting claims would cross into this online gambling arena? It's supposed to be separate. You trying to tell me that you guys believe Drake and Aiden, these people are on this online casino promotion and doing these streams together, and they're leveraging it also towards the music industry? Is that what y'all are trying to tell me? I wonder what type of evidence they're going to have around that. 2, Stake US storefront for Stake.com has been operating as one of the largest and most profitable illegal online casinos since at least 2022. Interesting. Stake US was created and marketed to US customers as a social casino that purportedly does not permit real money gambling to bypass applicable United States federal and Commonwealth of Virginia gambling regulations. Did we hear some of that also in Missouri? Okay. Attempting unsuccessfully to hide behind the facade of a safe and free gambling experience, Stakes.us misrepresents itself to regulators and consumers. In reality, it operates as an illegal online casino. Like, let's say you really are just all out illegal like that and masking real money. It's not like this is some behind the scene. It's right there in front of everybody to see. It's an online, publicly accessible casino, and you have the arguable biggest artist promoting it. Like, how do you not have your ducks in, all alleged, of course, but how do you not have your ducks in a row? Your licensing intact, the regulations met to standard. Like, that's scary. That's reckless. That's reckless as shit. And lesson be learned. If you are a face fronting person, if you are the promoter, if you are the marketer, if you're the streamer, if you're the rapper, these people want to get around y'all and say, hey, sponsor my shit. This ain't no clothing deal, people. This ain't Pat Poose walking around with Gino Green t-shirts talking about cop up. This is gambling. If I'm Drake, and I'm sure he has, if I'm Drake, I have 20 different lawyers run through this shit before I do any backing, promoting, contracts, anything with these people, because it's an online casino. That means millions and millions of dollars could be at play from God knows how many liable people or online gamblers, whether you're talking about these tokens or real money or even what I stream with Aiden Ross. I'm throwing through lawyers. That's one of the biggest lessons to learn here. Money involved, you get that much tighter with your dealings. Stake US offers 2 types of virtual currency, gold coins and Stake Cash. Gold coins have no monetary value and cannot be converted into real money. However, Stake Cash can be redeemed for cryptocurrency or digital gift cards at the rate of 1 Stake Cash to 1 United States dollar. Stake.us bundles every purchase to gold coins with Stake Cash. Thus, when a player purchases gold coins to engage in casino games, They are also purchasing stake cash. If a player is lucky and wins, they can cash out their stake cash for cryptocurrency. But if a player loses their stake cash and wishes to continue gambling, they must buy more worthless gold coins, which will be bundled with more stake cash. That damn near sounds like a fucking if that don't sound opposite to y'all, I don't want to say bait and switch. Allegedly. I feel like we did catch a lot of that when we read through the Missouri one back in October. But 7, defendants Drake and Ross are paid by stake to promote the platform. The two have engaged in live stream gambling, wagering large sums of money that was provided, whatever word that is, by stake. In other words, through Drake and Ross purportedly to be gambling with their own stake cash, it was in fact provided to them by the house. I mean, bait and switch-ish again. You pay your artist to come through your club, through your strip club, to promote, put his face on a flyer. 80% of the time, they're not even throwing their own cash. It's the club giving them the cash. It's the spectacle. I'm going to pay you $10,000 to be here, but I'm going to give you $20,000 in or $50,000 that belongs to the club to throw. And it's just going to be the whole draw of the flyer, of the promotion, of the night, of the walkthrough, of the performance. You know, that happens a lot. Hell, we even heard Troy Ave, and he's a small artist, talk about that when DJ Envy said that he invited Troy Ave to Angela Lee's birthday party. He was like, "What's the bag? Give me a couple dollars to throw." It's a known thing in the industry. Now just transfers that to fucking gambling. Here I am on a stream talking about, "Oh, I just won $500,000. Everybody come get in on this action." And it's not your money. It's the house's money. I would be feeling like I'm getting robbed too, because it's all promotion. Like now, granted, I gotta be responsible. It's still me saying, "Oh, I saw Drake win, so maybe I could win," and they both duping me over. You know what I'm saying? They working together. Think about also 3 Card Monte, the people that's gambling with the person that's shuffling that keeps losing his money. 9 times out of 10, they working together too. Same type of thing. So you can't just say, "Well, at the end of the day, you're the one that gambled your own money and lost it." The promotion shit still holds liability to it. The 3 Card Monte shit, when I find out that guy is working with the card shuffler, I feel a way towards that guy, because I'm sitting here watching you win, thinking like, "Oh, if you won, I could win." And there's legalities around this shit. The gambling world is serious, people. All right. 8. Through these and other promotions, Stake has bombarded consumers with advertisements appearing on social media platforms depicting its games as safe, legal, and fun. But these casino games are illegal in Virginia and throughout the United States and have inflicted harm on consumers across the Commonwealth who have lost real money chasing gambling wins on the Stake platform. That's always funny to me, though, because it's like I gambled compulsively my mortgage away, and there's still loopholes for me to put liability on the casino still. That's crazy, but it is what it is. Defendants Drake Ross and the guy George have also made use of Stake, including through its U.S. storefront, Stake.us, to directly transfer money between and among themselves using Stake tipping program, an unlimited and wholly unregulated money transmitter that appears to exist outside the oversight of any financial regulator. Defendants have utilized Stake's tipping program to transfer gambling proceeds wagered through on the Stake platform. That almost sounds like some laundering shit. Allegedly, of course. 10 goes more about the tipping. You see, I have highlighted here bots. I searched that on purpose. 11. At the heart of the scheme, Drake, acting directly and through willing and knowledgeable co-conspirators, has deployed automated bots and streaming farms to artificially inflate play counts of his music across major platforms such as Spotify. Here we go with Spotify accusations again. These inauthentic streams injected via interstate digital pathways were calibrated to mislead royalty and recommendation engines, manufacture popularity, distort playlists and charts, and divert both value and audience attention. In tandem, this manipulation has suppressed authentic artists and narrowed consumers' access to legitimate content by undermining the integrity of curated experiences. Typical bot talk. But how did y'all bring anything bot? How did you just, so you're saying you're just bringing the money from stake and spending it on allegedly Spotify? Is that what y'all trying to tell me? Let's go to this one, number 13. One example of a publicly documented large value tip was a $100,000 tipping transfer between defendants Drake and Ross in 2023. Oh, you got examples and alleged evidence? Okay. In December 2024, Drake gave away large sums of money in partnership with Ross. With Ross? Is that Rick Ross? Oh, no, Adin Ross, my bad. And Stake as part of the Drizmas giveaway. Oh, yeah, they was watching that stream. They was watching that shit. Wow. Days before the filing this complaint, defendant Drake gave defendant Ross a $220,000 car as a gift. Yeah, I mean, y'all be watching online. These guys, rappers do this shit all the time, the gifting. How often is it a tax write-off? You know, we all know that. That's how it goes. These guys make so much money, they gotta, do what they gotta do to bring down their income report or their reported income. But at the same time, now you're talking about it's money that's been moved through both y'all illegally. So then you start bringing in gifting as well. This shit got legs. I don't want to keep reading the tipping point stuff. Plaintiff in the class are Stake US users who have been, this is what I want to know. Who are y'all? Okay. Who have been misled by StakeUS.us misrepresentations to Stake.us is a legal, harmless, and safe gaming site when it is in fact not legal, not harmless, and not safe. Stake.us preys on consumers in Virginia and nationwide who are lured into real money gambling, exposing consumers to substantial risk of gambling addictions and jeopardizing their and their families' financial well-being. Each of the plaintiffs was influenced to participate and to continue to participate after their initial participation on the Stake platform by the online promotional activities of defendant Drake as viewed by each of the plaintiffs. So, all right, at the casino level, at the legality level, people, I get it. I understand the liabilities. I could see why Adin Ross, Drake, and Stake could get their ass in trouble. But the two plaintiffs, I gotta keep it real. What we just read there, I don't really fuck with it because the accountability of it. So, what are you selling me? You're selling me that you were taken advantage of because of the popularity and the streaming of Adin Ross and Drake, and you followed their lead with your own actions. But then again, I can walk into a casino right now, and if I lose my mortgage, and then if I can prove that the dealer did some stupid shit, I can sue the whole. I mean, but it's promotion that you guys are getting them for. Promotion. Because be clear, people, if Drake and Adin is on these streams and they're promoting Stake and they're not gambling their own money, and it's the strip club giving the rapper the money to actually throw for the spectacle, I still got to turn around at that same strip club and say, "Word, shit, Magic City is popping. So now you see Drake and the nigga throwing money. Shit, let me spend my mortgage money on give me a whole fucking stack of ones in my mortgage money. Fuck it, I want to throw next to Drake. That's the same shit. That's the same shit. And if it's just y'all two and this $5 billion number, it's class action. So 5 billion gotta be the number. The only relevance I could see here. Let me see if we could find the number anywhere else in this paperwork. Let me just go $5. All right, here we go. Oh, this right here says 5 million. The docket didn't say 5 million though. Because if it's 5 billion, you gotta be because you're keeping it open for anybody else from a class action standpoint that's coming through. No, this court jurisdiction and venue. This court has subject matter jurisdiction under whatever code that is because of the amount controversy exceeds 5 million exclusive. Well, we read 5 billion, so damn sure exceeds exclusive of interest and course. Members of the class are citizens of states different from any defendant, and plaintiffs are citizens of the Commonwealth of Virginia. Let's see the next place where we can find 5. Okay. B, awarding all available damages not less than 5 million, including statutory. 5 million per person, per plaintiff in a class action that would come forward. Is that what you're saying? Compensatory, consequential, punitive, and enhanced damages and attorney's fees were authorized by law. Demand. I ain't gonna lie. This demand right here still says 5 requested in complaint. Maybe the docket is wrong and says 5 billion. That's possible. That's possible, people. It's possible the docket saying 5 billion, but the demand letter here saying 5 million. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that. We'll keep our eyes on that. All right, let me keep moving along. Drake and your bot dissing. I'm not even gonna say it's karma because it's like, can you have any worse luck? Like all your botting accusations and to be getting sued over some bots, and then you lost the UMG lawsuit. This was a recent shot that he took on stream, people.
Motivational background music?
You know what? They don't, but I guarantee that they. I can play it on Spotify real quick. I mean,
we'll play it then, and take us full screen before we go to Blackjack. The motivational background music?
You know what? They don't, but I guarantee that they. I can play it on Spotify real quick. I mean,
yeah, he's getting real slick with his little streaming disses, right? He had one for Ross while he was sitting down with the girl, whatever her name is, on that stream. It was about his jewelry or something, right? He's getting slick. He's getting slick. In the background, though, let's create some separation from the Missouri joint, okay? The previous class action that was in October 2025 filed in Missouri, a class action complaint alleging illegal and deceptive online gambling practices was filed in October 27, 2025, Jackson County. That one's against Drake, Aiden Ross, and Stake. So this other guy, George, is not included in the one that's taking place in Missouri, but it is class action as well. The plaintiff in the case was Justin Kilham, Missouri resident claiming financial losses and deceptive marketing by the defendants. Can this not just take place in how many states across America? Because there's no real coordination between this Missouri shit, the people, the plaintiffs, the amounts, even the defendants are not aligned in Missouri and now here in Virginia. So what's stopping this shit from just happening in every fucking state that has access to gambling and collecting funds from stake.us.com or stake.com? I'm not trying to create a snowball for these guys, but I'm just saying, there's no relevance, like, other than somebody in Virginia looking at this and or a lawyer possibly. You could probably even copy half of the fucking complaint to your own and file it in court. That Missouri lawsuit was in state court. Yeah, that's a big difference too. The Missouri shit is state. This Virginia shit is federal. Wow. Some reporting indicates that the lawyers for the defendants removed portions of the case to federal court later on, but the original filing began in Missouri state. There you go. All right, here's the contrast. Missouri's class action, October. All right, class action under Missouri state law for allegedly deceptive gambling practices and consumer harm involving Drake, Aiden Ross, and Stake. This new one, federal RICO, both class actions though, and that's December 31st. That's in Virginia. Federal civil class action RICO and other claims filed by LaShauna Ridley and Tiffany Hines involving similar parties and broader allegations though. Okay. And we still have that as well. We can skim it, but we already know it. This is the October one. Jury trial is demanded class action petition. This one says, wait, with the company's revenue reaching 4.7 billion in 2024. Is that where that 5 billion on the docket comes from? In 2025, 2026, we want everything that you're worth. Yeah. This was the October joint. Jurisdiction and venue. Any big differences? Jurisdiction properly vested in this court. Factual allegations, defendant Stake. We read this one. Oh, yeah, they had the screenshots in it. They wasn't playing in that one. Look at this. Yeah, they was thorough with this. This one's like, this is 34 pages. They got the screenshots. They took all the evidence of the online gambling, roulette, poker, the online, the coin aspect. All right. Let's go to that real quick. And let's see if we get any more context from, what was this one? Forbes? Yeah, this was in Forbes. Okay, the October one. Drake and Adin Ross and Stake Online Casino sued for deceptive online gambling. Okay, I just want to see if there's any key facts. In the lawsuit, plaintiff Justin Kilham says he lost money on Stake.us as a result of defendant's wrongful trade practices, accusing Stake of disguising itself as a social casino that does not offer real gambling as a ploy to evade state laws that prohibit online gambling. So then where's like, because you could just get your shit shut down federally. Where's the federal task force then? If it's such an illegal site doing illegal gambling, why does it take these people coming forth civilly? I'm surprised in that. And sometimes there's no order to it. You never know if the feds then step in, right? Is that a possibility that you guys see? Authorities come for these guys as well? This is scary shit. Stake, co-founded by billionaire Ed Craven and Bijan in 2017, operates an online gambler. Okay. Kilham's lawsuit accuses Stake of bypassing gambling laws on Stake.us by bundling user purchases of gold coins. We saw that. The suit accuses Drake and Ross, both whom have partnerships with Stake. Drake, who was 142 million followers on Instagram, has already made 2 posts this week advertising Stake, including the video purporting to show him with a balance of 1 million in his Stake account. Drake, can you and your attorney come forward with bank transactions to show that you deposited your own money into this Stake account that you were gambling with? Can you show that? That would be a big win for Drake and Adin Ross and these guys, right? Forbes has reached out to Stake representatives. Okay. So that was the background on that guy. Yeah, I don't know, people. The curse of Kendrick continues. You don't know if anything happens behind this that could leave them liable criminally. It feels like there could be, but even outside of criminal, just staying civil and financial, if you see this shit open up the way that it did as a class action in Missouri and then follow to Virginia with 2 people that have nothing to do with nothing, all they are is people that use Stake. They're not record industry people, nothing like that. There could be collaborations. I really feel like it could open up into other states in both class actions in both current states, in Missouri and in Virginia. Other people could join in. It could end up like the 1-800 Diddy fucking the Busby numbers. People like, oh, Mr. Me Too. We already know the era that we're in. Lawsuit City. I'm gonna leave it like that. Jay is here. Jay says, I throw up more cash and change the forecast. Not at Stake. Allegedly. Stay away from Stake right now. IRS doing the Birdman hat hand rub. Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't they? They want their piece of everything, right? But all right, this is what I'm gonna do today, people. We're gonna get up out of here. I know it's only one topic for our live today. Keep your eyes on the channel because all following topics will be uploads. They will be exclusives, and some of them will even be members only. All right. I know normally you guys see uploads of clips that are from the stream. Not today, not tomorrow. Okay. So keep your eyes on the channel. Happy New Year, Twiz. I'm gonna let you take us out of here, homie. We out.
Don't confuse silence with work ethic. I'm a boss making decisions, my first fetish. The verse cherished is perfect, that's a reverse blemish. I dropped it, connected the block, learn Tetris.
This is the Sorry Street Podcast. Welcome to the house of and shout out to the members.